What if someone's source of income is purely unlawful one? For example, works for a liquor store, works for a conventional bank. What are the cases where he or she can keep that job? First of all, you are not supposed to accept any haram job, and you have to strive to keep your source of income as halal as possible. However, if it is what it is, as they say, then we need to ask you a question: how desperately you are in need to keep that job. Do you have any other source of income? Are you in need for that job? What will happen if you quit immediately? Okay, if that individual, if that individual is in dire need for that job, then he can keep it, even if it is a pure haram one, as long as he is direly in need for that job. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, يُرِيدُ اللَّهُ بِكُمُ الْيُسْرَ وَلَا يُرِيدُ بِكُمُ الْعُسْرَ. Allah wants ease and not hardship for you. Because if you quit immediately, you will be exposing yourself to a lot of hardship and financial difficulties, providing that you are not by your own. Maybe you have family members, maybe you have dependents who are just waiting for you to sponsor them. If that is the case and you are in need for that job, keep that job. This is number one. And number two, if you are making way more than what you need, say for example you make $7,000 and you need, like, to survive and to take care of your regular expenses, you need $6,000. Well, believe it or not, that extra 1,000 is haram for you, because you need to limit yourself to your need. Okay, whatever is permissible or permitted because of the need has to be limited to the scope of need. If your need is 6,000, then 6,000 is halal for you for the time being, and the extra 1,000 actually has to be disposed. It's number two. And number three, you have to actively look for a pure halal job, or at least less prohibited job. But for the time being, you can keep your job until you find an alternative, providing that you are in dire need for that job. If you are well off and you can quit immediately without, jeopardizing your finance for yourself, for your family members, if that is the case, then you have to quit immediately. If you need that job, then keep up the job, okay? Continue that job until you find another halal alternative.